normal. And what else?
Nothing really. It was just a crazy dream.
That's what you're here for, to dream. What kind of a dream?
Into the wild, I want a mission.
Hello, friends, this is Zarbod. Last weekend I saw this fantastic movie called Into the Wild. It came from the Pulitzer Prize-winning author who I will never forget, John something. Anyway, it's the true story about a man who graduates college and gives all his money away, then hitchhikes to Alaska. He heads out into the wilderness to be with nature and then starts to starve to death when he gets trapped. He killed and tried to preserve a moose, but that's harder to do than it looks. Then he starts to get wild plants but accidentally eats one which is poisonous. The poison doesn't kill him but it prevents him from digesting food, so he slowly starves to death. It was a great movie, though it might not be for everyone. There was some violence, and drinking, and drugs, and sex, and language, and nudity, and something I call dudity. It's an interesting analysis of a man who gets sick of the modern world and decides remote rustication is a better alternative. Well, it didn't work out for him. But I think Zarbod can do it. That's the dream. Anyway, in a year or so I'm going to give it all up and go break the wilds of Alaska. But don't worry, I'll do my homework before I go so I don't poison myself, or starve, or freeze, or get eaten by bear, or get killed by the crazies who live there. It's a wild country. I was there last summer when they were filming in the Copper River Valley. That place is such an unfathomable of untouched natural wonder. I'm pretty jaded but it got to me. It's everything I hoped it would be and more. When I went hiking, the ranger told me I better take protection because of the bears. Frankly, I wasn't planning to get it on with a bear, but I figured he knew what he was talking about. So I took a pocket full of condoms just to be safe. Yes, I was just like explorers Lewis and Clark out there on the frontier. Except I had food. And a .45 with hollow point bullets. And a GPS receiver. And wireless. And a laptop. And remote VPN and VoIP telephony. And a webcam. And digital camera. And vitamin pills. And a car. And health insurance. But, still, I was roughing it a little. As I ran across glaciers in the bright midnight sun, I was amazed how little things really have changed over the last 200 years. Alaska is more than twice the size of Texas and yet has 1/8 the population of the city of Houston. There are a lot of places where there is nothing. I can't wait to get there and see it. Okay, viewers. That's my crazy dream, to have my own place out in the wild, to have my own time and freedom to do what I want, to trade the cell phone on my head for a handgun, to trade books by Jack Welch for books by Jack London, to live a life of adventure as was intended for a man, to excel at running across wild mountains rather than build virtual mountains in Microsoft Excel. Now it's your turn to tell me what your crazy dreams are. Perhaps you want to play for the NBA, or get an MBA, or have 6 children, or live in Peru, or whatever. Please post your dreams. As long as they're no crazier than mine you should be, okay? Anyway, here are some pretty pictures I took in Alaska last year. Enjoy. Until next time, I remain your humble servant, Zarbod.
Zarbod is cool.
Through early morning fog I see visions of the things to be, the pains that are withheld from me. I realize and I can see that suicide is painless. It brings on many changes, and I can take or leave it if I please. The game of life is hard to play. I'm gonna lose it anyway. The losing card I'll someday lay. So this is all I have to say. Suicide is painless. It brings on many changes, and I can take or leave it if I please. And you can do the The people all call her Alaska. Between worlds, all the people ask her, 'cause it's all in her mind. It's all in her mind. They're asking, is it good or bad? It's such an icy feeling. It's so cold in